Welcome and get ready for your appetite to be awakened as I show you some foods I ate in the UK. I'm just going to guess that after this video, you won't just be hungry, you're going to be hungry. And they have the usual KFCs, the Domino's, the McDonald's, but I figured I would show you some of the local cuisine that they have. And first meal up is this delicious jerk chicken with rice and peas from a local Jamaican restaurant. The chicken had a very subtle kick to it. It wasn't a drop kick to your face, but it was a very subtle spiciness, and the peas were slightly sweet, and the rice was cooked al dente. And this one was one of my favorite dishes in the UK. It was from a place called Mac Shack that had various types of macaroni dishes like macaroni marinara, macaroni and meatballs. And this was macaroni with, once again, a slight kick to it with green onions on top. It was creamy with this cheese melted on top. And here I had to try the local pizza. This particular pizza was okay, but it tasted like something maybe you could get out of a grocery store. But it was cooked in a brick fire oven, which I like. And look at those toppings just glistening on top. It wasn't the best pizza I've had, but it's pizza, so I did enjoy it on some level. Now, this was where it's at. There's no way you can visit the UK without trying the local fish and chips, and oh my god, it was so good. Look at those big pieces of fish that was crunchy and juicy, and those fries was just, I'm sorry, chips were just perfect. So now I decided to take a walk around Leeds and head for a local pub. And once again, you can't visit UK without visiting a pub and enjoying the locals there. So that's what I did at this place called the Duck and Drink. Most interesting name. And I enjoyed the atmosphere there with the locals, and it had upstairs and a downstairs. Boroughbridge? How in the world did I end up in Boroughbridge? I was trying to go to York. When I booked the hotel, the map made it look like Boroughbridge was close to York, but it was about 30 minutes away. And it barely had 1,000 people there, and that might be generous. But I went ahead and stayed at this Best Western, and I said, we're going to try the food here. Sometimes surprises can be very good. And the menu did look tasty with chicken, lamb chops or steak off the grill, hand-cut chips, onion rings, afternoon teas, and more. The place was a little older and rustic, but it did have a charm to it, and they did take care of you, and the menu was a nice size. The first meal I tried was this stir fry with noodles covered in hoisin sauce. It had a sweet, salty flavor, and I chased it down with the San Miguel, which was crisp and cold and felt good going down. Now feast your eyes on that hot steak, well seasoned right off the grill and juicy with those thick cut chips over there, also well seasoned, and watercress, which I decided to start eating at home once I realized how tasty they are, with cherry tomatoes and dark ale beer, not to my liking. But the bangers and mash absolutely was to my liking. Make your taste buds dance. I see why they like it over there in England. It was in this deep, rich, savory, tasty gravy. So good in flavor. And now meet the star of this show, the grand finale. This tasty, hot, sweet toffee cake with this sweet sauce drizzled over it and pooled at the bottom with this cool vanilla ice cream. Prepare to have your taste buds in an uproar. If heaven could be tasted, it had to be like this.